Hello, my name is Maggie Faramshi, and in this video I'm going to be talking about strategy number 23, communication games and opportunities for verbal interaction. Basically, what communication games are, they are classroom activities that create opportunities and purposes for listening and verbally communicating practice. Many times the purpose is to convey information, and this is usually done from one student to another. They are used for developing and reinforcing concepts and to add interest to regular activities that they do every day, as well as for icebreakers on first days and things like that. The first step out of 5 is that there is to identify a language function which needs practice within your students. Second is to model the game using one or more students in demonstration. Third is to organize the pairs or small groups, making sure there's a fluent English speaker in each. Because if you have a group of all English language learners, then they're not really getting that hands-on English authentic practice. Next is to guide around the room and support and encourage. That's also a time for teachers to kind of assess what's going on. They're listening to see the development and the changes. Last is to talk about the experiences and problems and solutions. So it's a chance to get the students' feedback on whether the activity was productive or if it was not productive and didn't work, and if they had problems with one another, how did they solve them. A few examples of the activities include a barrier game, which is where students are separated back to back by a barrier in between. One is given a set of complete instructions they must verbally convey to the other to complete. So it's how well they can describe a task using words and to see if their partner gets it by the words that they used. Information sharing, each student has a part of a task. They must share the information and complete the task. Inquiry and elimination is in small group. One student has information that must be obtained by the others through questioning and elimination of irrelevance. The group decides the solution based upon inquiry. So that's when other students are asking questions and the one holding the information says, no, that's not part of this, and then keeps the ones that are necessary to solve the solution. Rank ordering is when students work in small group to suggest solutions to a problem and reach a consensus as they rank the unusefulness of each solution. And that was our last example. In conclusion, communication games can be used at many ages and grade levels for many different subjects. They are providing students with hands-on, authentic reasons to communicate in English, and it gives them an opportunity to practice English skills in a low-stress environment. So when it's child to child and they're not being judged and they're not being graded, it really gives them a chance to open up and want to try their English and have no boundaries and have no barriers, and it's a really authentic experience, and it's in a fun way. It's using games and groups and partners, and it's not just worksheets on practicing your English words and your spelling, and it's not just a test. Thank you.